how many times do we do something, or how often do we do something and we just throw in the towel and start beating up ourselves because of that singular act that we did, that mistake that we did. Maybe we were supposed to exercise or get on a diet, but then we ate some junk that we know that we're not supposed to be eating, and then we start saying all these words to yourself. Oh my goodness, you're just so fat. Look at how you are fat. You're talking to yourself actually. Maybe you look at yourself in the mirror and then you're like, oh, you're so fat, you're so stubborn, you're so this, you're so stupid. We say all of these negative things to ourselves, and then we hope for change, right? And this is what I want to talk about in this video: how to stop beating yourself up. It can be really, really difficult not to beat yourself up because we expect so much more for ourselves. But before we get into the meat of the matter, before I go on and spill all the lovely things that I have to share with you today, let me introduce myself properly. My name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞. I am a mindset coach, and I help people who are struggling with limiting beliefs, get past that stage, and help them to become a more empowering person, more self-loving, more self-compassionate, and more self-confident, and have a very healthy self-esteem, right? So I also share content on all things related to mindset, mental health, and emotional well-being. I've been sharing quite a lot in this channel, so you should do well to subscribe if you're new here, and turn on the notification bell, so this way you get notified of my video the next time that I drop one, which will most likely be tomorrow. Alright, so in today's video I'm talking about how to stop beating yourself up, right? So I'm just going to go straight to the point. The way to stop beating yourself up is to be self-compassionate, right? To be compassionate with yourself. I know that it can be really difficult because we expect so much from ourselves. We say we are going to do this, but then we fall short on our goals. We say we're going to, read a book every day, but then we spend so much time, the time we're supposed to be using to, read the book, we're spending that time watching Netflix, watching series and all that, and we don't do what we're supposed to do. And then when we fall short on our goals, we start beating ourselves up. Oh, true, not me. Not me exactly, not me at all. I'm not going to use myself or my name as an example. So basically you just start calling yourself, oh God, until you're so stupid, you're so this, you're so that. Start saying all the negative things to yourself, and you hope to change. It's not going to work. Will it work, right? So Martin Luther King said, you can't drive out darkness with darkness. So there's darkness in the room. You can't say, oh, darkness, you're bringing another darkness, and you're like, oh, let this darkness chase out this darkness. No, it's not going to happen. But when light comes into that room, darkness does not even argue, it just bows out. And so is it with when trying to change and all that things. You can't drive out hate with hate. You can't become positive, you can't become a better person when you keep using the negative words on yourself. So you keep saying all those negative things. It's just going to confirm who you are, because you're telling yourself that you're stupid, you're telling yourself that you're fat instead of exercising, right? So it's just going to confirm the truth that, oh yeah, maybe I'm actually really fat. I can see myself, I'm fat, and I'm eating all this junk. It's just making me get fatter, right? So you're just going to keep confirming those negative traits that you want to change. So if you keep beating yourself up, that is what's going to happen, and then you keep saying all of these negative things to yourself, right? So the one way to stop beating yourself up is to be self-compassionate, to be compassionate with yourself, to show yourself compassion, show yourself love. I think I have a full series on self-love. You can go watch it, you can go check it out, and learn how to love yourself in your language, in the language that you understand. But a few tips to helping you stop beating yourself is that, number one, you should accept your mistake, acknowledge and accept your mistakes. So you're supposed to be exercising, wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym, but you did not. You slept all through till maybe 8 a.m. and then you woke up and it's already very late, and instead of you to eat something light, something that's gonna help you burn calories and all that, you're eating junk, you're eating basically all junk that are just gonna make you get stuffed up the more, right? And then you start like, oh my goodness, I'm so fat, this is why I'm fat, I can't do anything good, I'm this and this and that, right? You're not helping matters by saying all of these things to yourself. It's just like when you made a mistake as a child, and then instead of your parents or your guardians or your teachers to correct you lovingly, they start telling you all the bad things that are, that are about you, or that you can never get anything right. Look at 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞. He's not the one that is making it. He's not the one that got all straight A's. Look at you. How many hairs does he have? How does that make you feel? In that moment, you're feeling so sad. You're feeling so depressed with life and all that. You're like, oh my goodness, I don't even know what is wrong with me. That's the same thing you actually do to yourself. You don't like it done to you, but then you're doing the same thing to yourself by yourself. So you need to, stop doing that and then acknowledge your mistake. Oh, I slept late last night. Instead of sleeping early, I started watching a series, and that was why I slept in. That's why I woke up early, very, very late as well. So you need to acknowledge your mistakes, right? Acknowledge your mistakes and accept your faults, right? Accept that, oh, this is what I did wrong. This is the part I played in it, because it's actually your fault. But instead of blaming yourself, accept it, own it, right? Own the fact that, okay, you contributed to making this happen, and then since you have the control, or you contributed to making whatever it is happen, you also can contribute positively to making that change that you desire, right? So you can contribute positively to making that change that you desire. So you accept it, accept your fault, and accept the fact that you can work towards becoming better. And then the final one is to talk to yourself the way you would talk to a friend. When a friend comes to you and say like, oh, I was supposed to wake up by 6 a.m. but I slept and I woke up at 8 a.m. You don't go like, oh, stupid girl, stupid guy. I don't know how the level of friendship is, but then they're feeling really sad. You tend to sympathize with them. You say, oh, I'm so sorry. I know that you actually wanted to wake up earlier, but then this is what happened. And maybe you should have just set more alarms, and basically don't worry about it. Maybe tomorrow you could try it again, and you'll see that you probably wake up by 6 a.m. If you sleep early, you do this. So the way you would speak to your friend, speak to yourself in that manner. If we take our advices, man, we're going to be better. You know that, right? So when you speak to your friend about a particular issue, that is the same way you need to speak to yourself and tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself whatever it is that happened, and tell yourself all of the advice that you wish someone else gave to you, and do that in love, right? So I hope these tips are going to help you to stop beating yourself. Beating yourself up is not going to change the game. It's not going to make you any better, so you need to stop doing that. So thank you so very much for watching this video. If you liked it, do leave a thumbs up, and even if you don't, please still leave a thumbs up, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm to show this video to more people who are going to benefit. So yeah, you're doing me and other people a favor by leaving a thumbs up. Yeah, and also don't forget to let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and share this video with your friends, people that you care about, and everybody that you can. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Very importantly, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss another episode of my video the next time that I drop one. Until next time that I come your way again, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞. Bye.